Hey folks, black hat, you know what that means. Night tour. I wear my black hat at night so that when the light lights up my head, it's not overwhelming. Still not perfect, but it helps a whole lot. Oh. I remember what I was going to talk about earlier. The videos that I watch on YouTube, people are in the States and they're always pointing out the cicadas. And every time they point that out, I realize I haven't heard any at all this year. I didn't hear one this whole summer, which really surprised me. Because we're supposed to have the mass cicada emergence in the States. Not here. I never heard one the whole summer. And I never even realized. I kind of forgot about it. I never even realized it until I've been hearing about this. So it's 15 degrees tonight. I just brought recycling out. That's why I'm exhausted. A lot of back and forth walking. And preparing it, breaking boxes down. It just took all I had. But I was planning on coming out anyways, but now I have a reason to. And because now I'm depressed and I want to go out and get some fresh air. You can tell I've had tears. I can't get into the story because I can't just say a little bit about it. I have to tell the whole story, and I'm not going to do that. I decided, I'm waiting for my computer, so I decided to clean up my room. Start decluttering, getting rid of crap that I really don't need. And I found a stack of CDs, like discs that I've burnt. And one of them had written on it, Tigger. Tigger is a story that I started writing. I've got a lot done. It's never finished. It never will be finished. Because it's about my life. And I'm still alive. So I guess the main reason it's not really done is because it really affects me to write it, because it's a true story. It really, really affects me. Well, that story is in my computer, and I saw this disc. Don't have a clue when I burnt it. I assumed it was just a backup copy of my story. So I decided to check and see if it's the current version I have, or if it's an older version. If it's an older version, I can chuck it. Well, nope, it turned out to be music. I haven't had a problem in years, but when I listened to 2 songs, it all came back like it just happened. All I will really say right now is I lost somebody very, very close to me. Unresolved, never found. You know what that represents? You'll understand. It's my Tigger. So somewhere in the comments I'll post a link. I can't play the music. I can't play the music for copyright reasons, but I'll look for them on YouTube. I'll leave a couple of links. There's 2 songs. One of them is Hazard by Richard Marx, I believe. That will pretty much explain what happened. But substitute the word Mary with Tigger, and she and her substitute for, or with he and his, him, whatever. And that's kind of what I went through. And the second one is called Behind Blue Eyes by Limp Bizkit. I laugh every time I hear that. Limp Bizkit. It's spelled with a Z. The Bizkit. That particular song is kind of me. It's first time I heard it, it's like, wow. It describes me since that happened. So I know I'm gonna go out, get some fresh air. I never finished with that. It's 15 tonight. It's a little damp. It's overcast. There's no wind whatsoever. And there's a very slight chance of rain. So it should be an enjoyable night to be out. And I enjoy being out. So given the condition I'm in right now, I'll probably stay out as long as I can, as long as the batteries will last. But I know from experience, when this happens, it lasts a long time. I mean, could be days, could be weeks. It depends on what happens when I go back in, I guess, because that CD is still in my computer. I just stopped playing it. But now that it's on my mind, so much has happened. Since I moved here, there's been so much that I've been concentrating on that nothing's really come up. And this is the reason I don't listen to music anymore. Because there's like a bazillion songs out there that remind me of it. I can't get away from it. Even if it's just one line, it just comes. So that's why I stopped listening to music. And it doesn't matter what type of music it is, what style, what genre, it doesn't matter. There's always something. So I just don't listen to music anymore. So that was my big mistake. Oops. It's just certain traumatic events that happen in your life, you just can't get over them. You know? It may get easier with time, but you never get over it. And when something happens to remind you of that, everything just kind of tends to come back again. And unfortunately for me, it comes back full force. So, like I say, anybody who knows me and knows what this is, you know the story. But I'm gonna grab me a Timmy's and just go have some fun. Well, beautiful night. Something I like about night driving, it's so peaceful, there's nobody around. So, I really wish the camera was as sensitive as my eyes are. Because when I go out the highway after I left Timmy's, I head out that way, and all the posts on the side of the road are casting a shadow on the trees, and they're just kind of going by as I'm driving. It looks really cool, but the camera doesn't pick that up. Oh. Immediately I started snagging spider webs with my face. It made me itchy almost the whole time I was out. There's a bunch of spider webs right across my nose, and I could feel them wrap around my face. Like, and it just kind of made me itchy the whole friggin' night. So, but it was just beautiful. And I got down to the dam, and I know you won't see it on the camera because I can barely see it. There's a guy walking across the road towards the bridge, and I get down there and I'm watching. Yep, sure enough, he's crossing. It just kind of made me laugh, and the guy said they put those concrete blocks up there to keep people from crossing the bridge, and I said, good luck with that. I said, yep. They want to cross it, they're gonna find a way, right? Oh. But it was just so nice out tonight. I'm starting to get a little bit chilly now, but it's just nice. Thermometer here still says 15 degrees, so I don't think it's dropped down too much, but it's getting kind of damp, so I don't think rain is going to hold off a whole lot longer. I'm not sure how much, but yet there was I think it said slight risk of rain tonight or something like that. But it's still overcast. I can see the clouds. The clouds are pretty low, and the lights from town are lighting them up, reflecting off of them. But it's so peaceful. And you go by out of town, and bright span, there's people sitting in their vehicles on break, all the places that work at night. Royal Homes had vehicles in the parking lot, but there's no lights anywhere, so I don't know why they're parked in there. It doesn't look like anyone's working. I didn't think they had a night shift. There's a bunch of vehicles in their parking lot. And then Westcast, people sitting in their vehicles, lunchtime, break time, whatever. Stuff you don't really notice in the daytime. Let's have night wildlife out tonight. Skunks. I saw a couple skunks. I don't mind seeing them distant. I don't want to see them up close. I saw cats. I saw rabbits. I was sitting out on the highway taking a break, and you hear coyotes out in the field. Oh, that is such an eerie sound. I don't mind coyotes. I'm not afraid of them, but just hearing them like that, it just kind of gives you a bit of a chill. I think that's really all there was to talk about. Stayed out as long as I could. Been on my low battery warning for a while. I didn't want to push it any further, so figured be safe. Better come home. Don't really want to be pushing the monster. I think I only had to turn my overhead light off once. I turned it off when I went to Timmy's drive-thru the second time, because there's a vehicle in front of me. I think there was only one other time that I had to turn it off for a vehicle. Or maybe not. really remember. But I got to leave it on pretty much the whole time, so that was pretty good. Not much traffic out today. Any traffic there was behind me. Worked out quite well. So, I guess it's midnight now. I was out for an hour and a half. Not too bad. I guess I go in and work on the computer now. And take that disc out and don't listen to any more. I guess that's it. Thanks for watching.